All Farm Therapy guests will receive a complimentary stay in one of the spectacular cabins at June Farms in Hudson Valley, New York. To book your own stay at June Farms, please visit junefarms.com. Excuse me one second. June Farms.
Reservation for 6:15, but I'm running like 5 or 6 minutes late.
Oh, that's thoughtful. No problem at all. That you can just, you're fine. Okay, thank you. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
There are so many people that call it, they're going to be like seconds late from the reservation. It's nice, but also like, you're okay.
Yeah, take a deep breath.
Yeah. I'd like to welcome my friend Debbiey Klauber, who I've known for a very long time. Iconic legend, one of the most beloved people I know of in my life. Founder of Debbiey's Kitchen, an iconic sandwich shop and bakery in New York, and now a private caterer.
Private caterer,
Yeah.
special baker,
Gotcha.
hustler.
I know. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
I just like have.
This is the greatest.
You're just one of my favorite people on the planet. I feel
Thank
like I
you.
tell you this like almost genuinely every time I see you at a party or something. It's
Thank
just you really
From the
make
depth
me
of
happy.
my heart.
You make me happy when I see you. It's just like
Vice
something about your
versa.
energy is like is a fit for me. And I want to say thank you for being in my life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know something, Matt? I don't see you very often.
Yeah.
From so many years back of just knowing your wonderful sense of giving and personality. It's quiet, it's smart, it's inventive. I have never stopped. Anybody that I really know, they go, "Aren't you Matt's friend?" I go, "I love Matt. I love Matt."
Thanks. That's how
I
I
don't
feel.
see you very often, but the depth that I have for you
I will cry.
runs
I feel the same.
same.
Thank you.
Vice.
Do you remember the advice you gave me when I started out?
Yes.
I feel like I've asked you a few
Yes.
times, what is it? What do you think it is?
Every day, take your sales tax and put it somewhere.
That is
Put it in a shoebox, put it in an oven mitt, put
It
it
is such
somewhere
good advice.
because it comes up on you,
I tell everyone that.
especially when you had liquor. You had liquor.
Oh my
I
God.
only had food.
Yeah.
Oh, and somebody gave me that trick
Here we go.
and said, put your tax away. That was the most
Yeah.
helpful.
Well, because you know
Sales
who doesn't give a
tax.
fuck? The IRS.
IRS.
They're
you
not
can
going to give you.
rock
They're
with.
not going to be like, oh, we'll give you another 6 months. They want their money when they need their money.
IRS wants their money when they need their money, but they'll be willing to work things out.
Oh yeah.
Sales
Once they come
tax?
after you, right?
Never.
Oh, so wait, but that's the IRS. Is it
Sales
not?
tax is different than owing
Oh,
the IRS.
I guess I just meant like taxes. Like you have to pay your taxes.
You have to pay your
Yeah.
taxes. It'll catch up to you.
Yeah.
Believe
It's
me.
also, which you told me before, it's not your money.
It's not
Sales
your
tax
money.
is not your money. It's like
Not
it's a
your
tax that needs to just be given back. So just like take it, put it aside. It's not spending money.
But I did at first, when I was going into business, try to see how can I pay the least sales tax that
Yeah.
I can. They said
Oh.
a prepared sandwich is X amount of tax. I can't even
Yeah.
remember what the tax bracket, but you could sell a quarter of a pound of cold cuts, 2 slices of bread, and say a condiment,
Oh.
and that would not be taxed. It's
Why is
really
that?
variable
Yeah.
as to what gets taxed and what doesn't. Fresh juice
He's going
gets
to eat your
taxed.
fruit. Hey,
Fresh juice gets taxed.
Hey,
Here you go,
Billy.
you. Billy, you can take a lime. You take a little and a lemon. Billy, I get
he's
you.
very sweet. He loves
You can
citrus.
make a variable. That's where the tax department, there it's not concrete.
Yeah.
It's
But anyway,
not
that is
concrete.
really good advice because I feel like
Thank you.
I've heard from a lot of people. Come on. I think of him as like a dog who is trained like a dog, but he's just not.
But he's no bear.
He's no bear. Well, bear would be.
Bear would be eating everything.
He would, yeah, he's actually pretty similar to bear. But there's been a lot of restaurants that I've known who have said, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I owe a bunch of like my sales tax money. I'm like, you have to set it aside.
Again, you can get into trouble with the IRS. You didn't pay a quarterly tax or something. Not that I advise that,
Yeah.
but a sales tax. You know, I
We
knew
take
of
it
a
out daily.
company.
It's scary. because you also don't know any of the rules basically, and you just hear about it and the penalties and like the consequences, and it's scary. It
It is
doesn't feel like
scary.
the IRS or it
It's
doesn't
all
feel like they're
scary.
helpful or like looking to like help you
It's all
succeed.
scary, even in a city, as you must know.
Yeah.
You know, when I was renovating on Madison, they didn't like me because I was a female who was the general contractor who knew who was going to come in, and they did not want to deal with me at all. They said, "Yes, Debbie." They would answer the phone like that. And
Like
I'd be
codes,
like,
like buildings and
"Yeah,
codes.
like
Yeah.
I pay you." Anyway, lo and behold, you don't know the rules. There are absolutely not a set of rules.
I know.
If you open a business, this is ABC, what you've got to do.
Yeah.
There really is no guidance.
You have to learn how to do it.
You
That's
must
one of the
learn how
things
to
that
do
is,
it.
it's weird that I feel like if someone were to come to you or me and say, I want to open up a sandwich shop, we would be like, we know the steps you have to take of it. And it's just from doing it.
Yes.
You know, it's hard. You don't learn it in college. I feel like you
No.
only learn it from.
And pen to paper.
Yeah.
Pen to paper. Break it down. What is it going to cost? You know, we
Yeah.
all have dreams. We
I
all
know.
have
How are you
dreams.
going to pay those?
And
How are you
then
going to pay it
forget
back?
to fuel the, I don't know, the Sawzall
Yeah.
you're going to need to cut down these teachers. You know, there are so many hidden costs.
Totally. When you were a little girl, what was your relationship to food, specifically baking?
So funny. My grandmother, who was German, Nana Lisa,
From Germany?
from Germany, she had 1.5 arms, and I would help her. She had a motorcycle accident and had half of an arm taken off,
Yeah. Wow.
amputated.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she wore a
She rode a
wooden
motorcycle?
glove and actually drove a car, beautiful, one of those big old cars in the 50s, with a wooden handle.
Oh my God, she sounds
that
boss.
the wood hand, and we would bake together. I really had an epiphany so late in life that Nana Lisa was my inspiration. She put up with 3 German men, hardcore,
Yep.
1.5 arms, and she had to be the baker, the cook, the
Yeah.
homemaker,
Yeah.
the love maker, the everything,
Yeah.
as they had escaped, you
Yeah.
know, Germany.
Yeah.
So she was really a real inspiration.
Like a cook and baker,
She
or mainly
baked.
baking? Okay, gotcha.
She
I feel like that
baked.
goes well with a German
Yes,
mentality.
she baked. I remember there was food and stuff, but her baking. And when I was a little girl, I would go there and we would make the beautiful almond crescent cookies. She made a lovely plum tart.
Oh,
Everybody got a tin. It was fascinating.
Nice.
Fascinating, and
you loved
adored.
it. You loved it.
I loved
Yeah.
her.
Oh, nice. And did you feel like that is something you continue doing, like even after her?
I don't think I did. My mom died when I was 17.
Oh, wow.
My father said, or other people said, "Oh, you're now the one who's got to take care of all the boys."
Yeah.
And
how did
and
she
my
die?
father was so gracious by saying, "We'll have to look out for each other." My mother was a wonderful cook, not a baker. And I don't even think I thought of cooking in life until I was desperate at maybe
Yeah.
20-ish,
Yeah.
and said, how am I gonna? And I somehow landed
Yeah.
in the industry.
Okay. Can I ask how your mother died?
A cerebral hemorrhage.
Oh,
43.
so sorry.
Really sad.
And how many brothers?
I have 2 brothers. A recent brother died last year.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
My older brother. I wear his Ohm necklace as he was really coming to grips, I think, within the last 10 years of his own life, his
Yeah.
demise. He was sober 35 years.
Yeah.
He was really coming to life
Yeah.
with existence.
Yeah.
It's going to end.
Yeah. You know that. Was he local?
He was in Texas.
Okay.
God, I loved him.
What was his name?
He was cool.
What was his name?
Kevin.
To Kevin.
Kevin Klauber. To Kevin.
Kevin.
He was real cool.
Yeah, I bet.
He was a Grateful Dead fan to die. You know, people thought he knew music. He didn't know music. He knew the Dead.
Yeah. I feel like someone would describe you as someone who can catch a grenade with their bare hands. Does that
Interesting.
apply to everybody in your family, or are you the one that's kind of like the
Interesting.
boss?
I believe that I have been the strong one. I have a
Were you oldest?
wonderful younger brother who's a woulda, coulda, shoulda guy,
Okay.
and the older brother who was just kind of lost. And once he got into the program, so be it. He found himself, he
Yep.
found a center. I'm the wild card.
I love it. Don't change a thing. When you were a kid, was there anything that you remember that might have foreshadowed you being an entrepreneur? Like, did you
Yes,
sell cupcakes or sell cookies at
yes,
school?
no. But I would sing a song, and it was pots and pans. I love the pots and pans. I don't know why, but people were cooking and I would help with, I was always helpful in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I saw that that was an energy that was good, and people
And
waited for
family?
it. Family,
Yeah.
nice family. I have beautiful family.
Yeah.
God, I have good family.
That's good. You're so lucky.
Real nice.
So tell me about what was going on in your life just before Debbie's opened. Like
I so
what
many
happened? What was
things.
the catalyst?
Funny, as I was having a drink at your bar, I remembered that maybe I was 20 and I moved up to Albany. I lived in
From
California for a little bit, was taking a bicycle ride across the country. That didn't end. Some guy, you know, he ended it. I ended it. It's over.
yeah.
Anyway, nice boyfriend said, move back to or come to Albany. He was student teaching. And I said, all right, so I'll move to Albany.
You had never been there before.
Once to say goodbye to him,
Oh,
a solid year or so before moving to California.
yeah.
And then I had nowhere to go, and I was 20-ish, so I moved to Albany. I do remember doing some odd jobs. I worked for Manpower. I did all kinds of things, demonstrating pans. I was given a stipend of $3 for the day. What are you going to present for
Where? To
at
whom?
like Sears?
Oh, gotcha. Almost like when you do the cars.
Yeah, well, the pan was for sale, and Manpower had me trying to sell the pan. So I figured out how to give, maybe it was a
Is this
$5
just retail?
stipend.
Did you work in retail basically?
It was whatever, peep testing. And I made French toast. Like I
Oh,
bought
oh,
eggs,
gotcha.
milk, and bread, and I wanted to sell the pan to the people at Sears.
Yeah.
So I made French toast
Yeah.
and have a piece of French toast. Look at how it slides right out.
Yeah.
I actually made a business card for myself at one point. Epicurean delights, from soup to nuts. Have meal, will
Ooh,
plan. Pew
nice.
pew.
I like that.
You know, and people called up, and then I had to figure things out, and I started catering
Yeah. So but was this in Albany?
in
Oh,
Albany.
okay. So you started doing catering.
Started
And then
doing.
did someone present the space to you, or were you thinking, you know what, I want a brick
Nobody
and mortar?
presented. I worked in so many different restaurants. Others have told me how I said, I'm going to open my own place. The day that I opened it, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh my
Lo
God.
and behold,
You're answering a million questions already.
I looked and there was a space on Lark Street.
Oh,
And
yes,
I
because you
went
were on the.
through like the Lark Street business
Yeah.
group or something, and there was something in the back of a newsletter for rent or for sale,
Yeah.
a deli on Lark Street. The woman had been in business for 1 year. I had worked at Quintessence for many years,
Oh my gosh.
Justin's for many years. I started at a restaurant called Hillary's, which was the first brownstone building that was a restaurant
Where?
on Hamilton Street.
Oh, okay. Down by like
Hudson.
Yono's?
When they just started that whole Hamilton Square.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
was right around the corner on Hudson. A music promoter, Jim Anderson, opened this. These guys were
It's
all
my niece and nephew, by the way.
druggies.
Tony and Lydia.
and they were all like gamblers. And somehow somebody gave me the reins, and I was waitressing there, and they said, "You can cook." And I go, "Why? Because I know the difference between a crepe and a pancake?" And they said, "Yeah."
And that
And
was it.
then
And then you
somehow
started.
that was really, they allowed me to just freeform cook.
Okay.
And I,
And how did you get the money to start Debbie's?
uh, my grandfather died. That was a $20,000 check, and I handed it right over to the girl
Was it
on
the
Lark
husband
Street.
of the grandmother that you baked with?
My grandfather died at like 92 or something,
Yeah.
and still had money.
Yeah.
Left me a check for 20 grand.
That's great.
I had a little pocket money saved up from working 3 jobs all the time,
Yeah.
and then just went in. I made $364 the first day. I called up Marge and I go, "Marge, I'm going to be a millionaire."
What was it sandwiches? Like soups and sandwiches or
Sandwiches,
same baked goods? Like a
same.
whole, oh my
I
gosh.
tried for whatever the girl had had, a deli, if you will. There
Yeah.
was a steam table. So I thought, oh, I'll do different dinners to go, because either at the time you could get Chinese or pizza.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And I made up a whole menu with a real cool artist that was just out of prison. I don't even remember. And he wrote me a menu, and it was so cool. I was ahead of the game.
Yeah. I just remember your menu. I mean, there was no one doing sandwiches like that at the
No.
time. It was so clever and such art.
It was really ahead. You know what it was? You know who allowed me to do it all? The people that just kept on coming in.
Yeah.
I would be like, all right, I'll make a peach chutney with this
Yeah.
smoked turkey and almonds, and
Yeah.
see who buys it. And
Yeah. It was always just, it was incredible.
it was a groovy thing.
If you could go back in time to the first year, what would you warn yourself about?
How hard it was gonna be.
Right?
That it never ends.
I know.
That love life is hard while immersing yourself in a
hate you.
brand
You're
new.
answering all my future questions.
That's okay. We can.
No, I know. I'm
It's
just, I'm
an
excited
ongoing
I
saga.
want to know all of this stuff. I know it's like impossible. That is one of my questions. It's like, isn't it impossible to have a relationship when you're starting a business?
You can have a lot of different relationships. I had started a relationship 26, with a Swedish guy, and then at 28 opened the business and thought, oh yeah, he'll be part of the business too. Yeah, he's a DJ and a writer from
Right.
Sweden. He's not in the deli business.
No.
He was shy.
Yeah. You got to want to do it. You got to want to do that business, that
don't
food
know.
business hustle. You got to want to be there. Otherwise, it's exhausting.
Yeah, it's what I knew to do.
Yeah.
And prayed that I could get his help at 28 years old. Like, we'll be in it together.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, a few years later,
Yeah. He's gone.
it's very hard. You can have relationships. You can have a good lover.
Yeah. Yep.
If they accept.
I remember feeling that you were a free spirit with lovers early on.
I've had a few good ones.
I know. It's like it's just the
a
goal.
few good ones.
Yeah. You really like bite the peach of life. It's just like you travel. It's just you're an inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I pay the price now at 69.
What? With what?
Social Security.
No, like not having money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the fact,
Yeah, but
these stories continue.
yeah,
Here's
exactly.
what was so funny. I'm going to turn 65 at some point. I speak to Social Security and I give them, okay, what am I going to make or this? And they tell me what I'm going to make. I'm like, I don't think I quite understand this. I've been doing this. Anyway, the woman is going over numbers and saying something like, well, at this year you worked this many months and this and in my mind, I'm like, yeah, my mom died. I traveled around the country for a while. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, then that happened and this person died and I ended that, or whatever it was. I came to an acceptance that whatever I'm going to make, and the woman says to me, total stranger, Social Security, on the telephone, listening to me says, "You'll be okay. You still have a lot of funny stories to tell."
That's great. It's
So
hard. I mean, it's difficult to save money in the business of like fast
there is
casual
no
food or
money in the
whatever.
business.
Yeah, and it's just
It's
like
a
who has a
generation.
retirement? Who has a retirement program?
I lived a lifestyle.
Yeah.
All the beautiful black tie affairs.
Yes.
I participated. I
You gave. You
donated.
don't. I was going to say you donated.
Donate
You
all the
constantly were
time.
there.
Constant
Food,
donation.
money, showing up with your own
But
time.
you know, and I know in life, you don't give, you don't get.
Yeah. Right.
Giving
That's
of
right.
anything, good spirit, a drink, anything, cookies, anything.
Yeah.
You don't give, you don't get. You want to be an anti,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. What was something that you changed at the business that you remember being a good idea that made you more money? We weren't charging for sides of sour cream and salsa.
I probably,
And I remember
yeah,
charging
I
for those the
probably
first
was.
year from like
I don't
0
think
to
I
50
knew.
cents. And I was like, we ended up making like 25 grand more like a year or something.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
that is a
think
good.
money was so just flowing. I understood food. I was doing so much of it. It
Yeah.
was just, it was like throwing a catering job for 200 people every day.
Right. All
Never
those I remember your
the
state
state,
pickup
30
orders.
lunches, 50, 100, all before, 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock when I opened.
Yeah.
I would have a party of 150 loaded in my truck, ready to be delivered
Yeah.
to keep everything going, life going, paying people, travel,
Yeah.
volume.
Yep.
Go back
you
to
had
it.
it. You had lines out the door. The staff that you had at Debbie's Kitchen, especially like early 2000s, like 2000 whatever. Do you remember them? Like Sue Bader, Mary, Jane,
Yes.
legends.
Loved
Those
it.
girls were like, I mean, it felt like a family, of course, but they like eat,
People
breathed,
stayed
slept.
with me
Oh my gosh.
5,
And
6
loved it.
years. And I believe I really was encouraging for them to live life.
You really, yeah.
I
So
knew
inspiring.
a lot. I don't know it all.
Yeah.
I know when people are kind of veering off in their own delusional lands.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, maybe she'll find out soon. I don't know. But I loved people. They worked very hard for me.
Yeah.
I never asked anybody to do anything that I didn't do or
Yourself.
wouldn't
Yep.
do. And I think because they were straight on
Yeah.
with the customers, that they had the responsibility.
Yep.
They sold 15 different
Yeah.
salads in a case
Yeah.
that either I had made or they had helped make to keep it fresh. And
Yeah.
so they had a sense of pride
Yeah.
for
Well,
what
and
they
they-
were doing as
And they
well.
did it with a nice attitude.
Nice
They looked
attitude.
great. They were super cool.
They were
like
all
they all were like
cool,
these the hippest,
crafty,
like Brooklyn style girls, just
cool.
like listening to great music. It was a scene.
You know what's interesting at that point? So many people thought, oh, wow, your place is a vibe. It's so groovy. You should open up in Manhattan. And I thought about it because I knew I had a big contingency
Yeah, right.
traveling Albany, Manhattan, Albany, Manhattan. And then I really gave it thought and spoke to my dad. And my father was a smart guy. He said to me, Deb, do you want to be the big fish in the little sea or the little fish
That's a
in the
good
big
one.
sea?
Right. Right.
I could
We-
never replicate a
Well,
groovy old building
Yeah, right.
with some groovy girls that were
Well,
all,
Also, how much was that rent?
wouldn't even matter.
But I remember there was a time where people would also say to us, like, you should open up a Bombers in New York City. And I remember taking it seriously for like a couple of weeks where I reached out to a realtor and they would take us around looking in business or vacant spots, or whatever. We paid, when we first went into Bombers, $1,080 a month. And I think it went up $100 a month for like in year 10, it was like $1,100 a month. It was not that much money. In New York City, it would be like 19,000. And I just remember
looked at
thinking,
numbers.
how many burritos I couldn't even imagine the number of burritos we'd have to roll to make that rent. It just seemed impossible. I don't know how any of those businesses, unless it's like the buildings in your family or something, I don't know how you.
Agreed. I don't know how a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
I still bow. I bow to those that are opening a place, and uh, I bow. I really
Yeah.
do.
Do you mean like you're impressed with their energy to do so?
Yes, there's a place in my neighborhood, Midway Diner.
Yeah.
It's a family. These guys are cooking
Yeah.
big pots of potatoes.
Yeah.
They're not going a product that
Yeah.
is a hash brown
They're
substitute.
yeah.
They are cooking
Family.
day and night. Family,
Nice. Busy.
hard-working family. They've been there for 20 years. That's who I bow to.
Yeah.
Those that are keeping it
Yeah.
real,
Yep.
or anybody really. You know me. I bow to Michael Coca.
He
I bow to
is
Margaret
absolutely.
Carciambola.
They're coming
I
up on the
bow to
podcast.
my
Hopefully,
friends.
I know
I bow to you.
They're hard workers. Yeah,
Hard.
but yeah, I mean Michael Koga. I don't know how he does all those huge weddings.
I do. With synchronicity.
Yeah, but you've learned how to do those sort of big parties. I mean,
Yes.
we do weddings here, of course, but like I'm not the catering side. I don't know
No.
how to do any of that.
Very different, to execute 1,800 meals.
Yeah,
Michael taught me that. Actually, I used to run into him a lot. We would do parties at the legislative office buildings, and catering was very big at the time, and I was really big on it. I was doing the parties in 711A, and Michael was doing the well, and they were big parties. God, there was money being thrown.
yeah,
Young girls, older senators, whatever
yeah.
it was. Typical. There it was. Michael, I'd run into him at the loading docks, and he said, Deb, do you want my catering? And this and that. At that point, I was already in the well
Where are the
as
loading
well.
docks?
It's like, it's so hard doing off-premise
Oh
catering
yeah,
that he wanted to just give it up
yeah,
at that situation.
yeah. Are people more difficult these days, or have they always been difficult?
I don't know. You know me. I have the upper hand.
Yeah, you
I
don't take any
don't.
shit.
When I
I feel like no one would talk back to you.
there's no reason to.
Well, no, I know, but I mean, you come with such a confidence.
Yes, I
Just
would not.
every time
I
he does
would
it. The other,
not. I've seen people walk in that have been in a rush, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
literally have touched their hand and said, "Let's take a deep breath.
yeah.
Let's
It's like
look at the
Reiki.
specials and make a choice.
Nice, good.
Like, let's keep it easy.
Yeah,
This
You're-
isn't
it's
rocket
like,
science. Yeah.
was there an employee that you had back in the day? I probably should ask this before. That you remember just being an excellent employee that you want to give like a quick shout out to?
10 of them.
Yeah,
I
I feel like I know who they are.
yeah,
We already talked about him.
solid 10 of them.
Yeah,
God, people stayed with me. They loved me. They lived
Yeah.
my life with me.
yeah.
They
Well,
transitioned.
you really raised a family of girls and
Raised,
boys that
yes.
were
Yeah. As you, again, there was the people that were working with you, that worked with me,
yeah, right.
that were friends with you, that
Yeah.
were
It
working
was like
in
a
other
fraternity
places.
sorority type
Yes,
of situation.
it was with great respect, though.
Oh
If
yeah,
we would have been in the and we know some of the businesses that
Right.
were like
Yeah.
duty.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, when Tess was on here, she was saying that back in the day, Lark Street was like a big. Everyone had each other's back, and it was just more friendly than. I'm not there anymore, of course.
I was
but
so
I mean,
immersed in my own world.
yeah,
I have to be honest. I mean, it's 24/7 when you're in.
yeah. But you weren't just like hiding in your store. You were giving. You were
Yes.
helping people. I mean, from my
Yes.
own personal experience, I would see you physically, and you would be like
Yes.
asking me how I was doing and asking me if I needed help,
Yes.
and it wasn't.
Oh,
You weren't keeping to yourself. You were
no.
extending
Yes.
help to me.
Because I love
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
I want survival. I like survivors.
yeah.
This is not it's not for the faint of heart
No, it is not.
to go into the food was it your place that was at first the non-smoking place?
That was Lionheart above us.
Oh yeah, the Lionheart.
Yeah, he was. I rented downstairs.
right,
He
right,
rented
right,
upstairs,
right,
and
right,
then
right.
he moved down the street. What was it like living above the store?
Interesting. Some days I loved it. I would just Jenny on the spot. I'd start my day sometimes at 6:30. Nobody was down there. If I had a party of 100, I'd get down there at 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
Like 9:10 set up, asking a couple of people to come in at 7-ish that we can execute this.
yeah,
I was a starter.
yeah,
The fire starter. Fire starter. Uh, get things going, get it motivated,
Yep.
make it move,
Yeah.
a conveyor
Time to
belt,
make the
if you will.
donuts. I remember there were times where we'd like be out at a bar or something and you would invite people back to your place and it would be so crazy, like going in after hours. It felt like so
Yeah,
magical and
it
like
was
not
so,
allowed.
yeah, it
And then
was
we'd go up and you had
so,
that beautiful deck.
yeah. Oh, I built that, without any 3 levels.
Well,
Copper,
no wonder codes didn't like you.
copper. Yeah, people hated me at the time. I fought that
Do you
city.
ever regret having your name in the title of the place?
I didn't ever really want to name it Debbie's Kitchen. I thought like, oh, it's Dilly Dills, or I don't know,
Yeah,
something stupid. It was really my husband at the time that said, "You're Debbie, call it Debbie's Kitchen."
Yeah, nice.
And I had been known already to have been cooking
Yeah.
in a bunch of places. I created Quintessence with,
Yeah.
all of their nights of seafood and this and that, and I was their front barbecue gal, if you will, or grill gal that bartended. I was known. I had a personality as well.
Yeah.
So Debbie was not a bad person to be.
Right. I guess I had always worried that if I put my name in it, that it would make me more public than I wanted to be, or people
Yeah,
asking for it. It really put a
yeah,
face into the business that I was always nervous to do.
yeah. It is. This is the response, and even at 69 now, when people say, "You're Debbie,"
Well,
I
I
almost
mean, I
could
told
have.
100%. I mean, it's a name. It's
Okay, as life gets shorter and shorter, there is my eulogy. And you're Debbie? I swear to you, I could have a tear in my eye as I never tried to be bad. I try to live a good life, albeit
so funny. You're
gypsy
like, I
free.
swear, we're like connected. My next question is when people say Debbie's Kitchen, what do you hope they remember most?
That
Yeah.
they fucking loved it.
Yeah,
They
right.
loved it. I would yell at people. They were there
Ugh,
often.
it was like a little TV
The
show.
variety. They still like, I still bake hundreds of pies
Yeah.
as pirate girl treats, but that was only because Debbie's Kitchen is no longer. I don't make.
Yeah.
Debbie's Kitchen was so fucking cool, I gotta say.
And also, like, all that stuff was being done in a small, teeny. Sorry, 1 second. June Farms.
Hi, I have a question about staying at
Neck
June Farm.
shot up only,
About
right?
staying at the farm? Okay, go ahead. How can I help you?
Do you have room service?
Room service? No, we have like a bar and restaurant, and you can take food to go and drinks to go, but we don't have room service.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much.
You got it. I mean, would you consider coming here without room service?
No, never.
Oh, all right. It's my fucking friend Christy.
Oh, I love it.
That's your question?
I'll be your room service.
Room service. Bye. Edit that out.
Room service.
Room service. She's never had room service in her life.
All I know, Matt, is that in the year 2025, even though I kind of went out of business in 2010, then reignited 2018.
Yes. Do you think of it as going out of business?
Well, I sold.
Yeah. So do you sold it? I've also sold businesses. Did you hold the paper for them?
I did.
I do that too. That is
Somebody
so
held paper
scary.
for me.
What? Say it again.
Somebody held paper for me.
Oh, someone did for me also. So I felt like I was like paying it forward.
Never.
Yeah.
I have a house in Belize that I
Yes.
sold. I still hold paper.
See, I hold paper because I don't think people will be able to get funding for the bank, and I want out so badly typically.
Agreed.
So I'm just
I
like,
think
whatever
it
it'll
is.
take, and if I have to go back in and do it again, I will.
Agreed.
But Tess is like trying to sell her bar. I'm like, hold paper. There's a million
Yeah.
people. It's going to be
Million.
impossible for someone to be
Right.
like, here's $1.5
No.
million
Yeah,
in
I don't
cash.
even know what she's asking. Listen, again, Tessa's got to get a little bit less personal with the bar.
Well,
Sell it.
I know
that
what she
sounds
cares
crass.
so much. Yeah, totally.
I love Tessie.
Oh, me too.
I love
yeah.
Tess. I think it's you gotta let go, girl. Gotta let go.
We are so polar opposite. I feel like I feel like I've done a pretty good job of people not either expecting to see me or needing to see me when they go to the places that I've owned.
Agreed.
That's the thing with Debbie's Kitchen. I feel like because it was called Debbie's and you were such a force there, that you were part of the show a lot of the time. So
Yeah, the
if
show.
you're not there, didn't you feel like it's not going to be the same? People are expecting me, and like there's a pressure to be there.
There was the genius when, say, at nighttime. I wasn't there at nights.
Yeah, right.
And I used to stay open a lot at nights.
Yeah.
And people would come, they were packed, and this,
Yeah.
that, for the playhouse, the this, and that. So when I introduced myself at times saying, yes, I have Debbie or Debbie's Kitchen, they go, you're Debbie from Debbie's Kitchen? And had never met me again. I wouldn't have been so glorified, if you will, if it weren't for the 5, 6 people
Yeah.
on the roster
Yeah.
that were going round and
Yeah,
round.
making it happen. If you had to give up one of the following things, which would it be? Baking or marijuana?
Baking.
I knew you were going to say that. You love marijuana.
I love
I
smoking a little pot,
hate
but
it.
I'm doing a cake for a 90th birthday for Saturday, and I've just recently made. They wanted a cherry filling, so I made a vanilla cherry bourbon filling,
Yum.
a beautiful buttercream, a ganache, a this and that. Luckily, I can still smoke some pot while I bake. So I don't want to come up as some like, hippie head.
Oh,
Yay,
no, no,
smoke
no, no,
pot,
no,
everybody.
no. You're just,
I smoke a lot of pot.
that's been part, that's been part of your,
Part of my thing for
yeah, for sure.
all my life.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah.
I'm happy it's, I don't know, being
Isn't
more
it so
accepted.
crazy? I know.
Or
There's a dispensary that opened up around the corner for me. There's too many.
there's too many.
There's no one even in the parking lot. I feel
Listen,
bad for them.
half
It's
the
I don't even buy
dispensaries-
pot. I want to go in there and like support
Yeah,
them.
you know
'cause
what I still go to? My local
your
dealer.
dealer.
Dispensaries, like, yeah, I get it. I got to go in and get
Do you like the rush,
interviewed.
of getting arrested? Maybe.
Is this the strongest THC you have? What's the CBD on it? What the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah,
And you buy this much for $65. Get $100 from your local dealer.
yeah.
They always have
little
good
sandwich
reefer.
bag. What is your favorite sandwich?
Ooh. Do you know, I, just like you, Matt, eat very simply. I love a couple of poached eggs on some toast. I appreciated you used to eat like roast beef and butter on a hard roll.
Well, mayonnaise, but
or
yeah.
mayonnaise. I
Yeah.
like a turkey and butter on a hard roll. Like, I am a
That
pretty
is a German girl.
simple eater, but I think some of the most fantastic have been with the roasted garlic mayo and pears and toasted almonds, roasted onions, grated carrots. That combination of crunchy and
Yeah.
gooey and sweet and hot and
Yeah. Is there a sandwich ingredient that you secretly can't stand?
I'm not a big mayo fan. As
Oh my
many
God.
mayos as I make.
I could eat it with a
Love
spoon.
mayo.
I love mayonnaise.
Love mayo.
I love it.
Is it got to be Hellman's?
I would buy. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't probably know the difference if it was like another.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I
Now,
do like
there's a
Hellman's.
big deal in the food business. Those that proclaim, if you will, to only use Hellman's.
Well, it's kind of like Heinz ketchup. I feel like they're and like
Correct.
French's mustard. They feel like they are
Right.
those brands that I feel like they're. Why would I want something different?
Right.
You know, want to hear something gross? My grandmother, on my dad's side, which is the German side, we would ask for mayonnaise and she would put Miracle Whip. Is there anything grosser on the planet
even
than
know.
Miracle
I
Whip?
don't even know if I've tried.
It is
I
like
don't even know if I've
imagine
tried Miracle Whip.
mayonnaise with a cup of Splenda in it.
I'm curious. I haven't eaten Kewpie, which is the Japanese
Oh yeah.
mayonnaise. They say it's even richer than, and I don't think I've eaten Kewpie
I've never even heard of it.
mayonnaise. Yeah.
What is the most overrated sandwich? Turkey club.
I think the most overrated sandwich, I don't want to say like a Reuben, but
Reuben, overrated. Wow, I love a
I
Reuben.
don't know. Like, depends on the pastrami.
What do
or
most
the
people? What
corned
was
beef.
the most popular thing? Was there? What's the most
Number
basic
12.
thing people order? It's like
12.
what?
12.
What was it?
It was
Turkey?
turkey
Yeah.
with cranberry mayo,
Oh yeah, that was
sliced
good though.
apple.
Well, that was like a Thanksgiving
smoked
sandwich.
Gouda. It was
Right.
ahead of its time.
Yeah.
In 1985, Dina, who still runs what was my old place It's called Fresh and Pressed on Madison. Still pays homage to me with the classic
Oh,
number
that's
12.
nice.
I made her put the smoked Gouda on it. I said, listen, you want to pay homage
Yeah,
to
you
me?
got to do it right.
Don't be using that cheddar.
Yeah. What is a dessert? What is your go-to dessert that you would bring to a house party?
Cookies, brownies,
Gotcha.
assorted.
You made it delicious. You remember I used to love your strawberry shortcake cake or whatever it was.
Cakes, anything.
That was
I
fantastic.
make cakes. I still love making cakes.
Are you on Instagram? I know you're on Facebook.
Yeah.
Are you on Instagram? I mean,
Yeah.
the way that they're doing those cakes with like the plastic around it and just how like tight it all is with the like,
Yeah, I don't know
so
about
beautiful. I'm just saying,
They're
like,
beautiful.
like
I
yeah,
love cake.
aesthetically they're really impressive.
Thelma's 90th birthday cake on Saturday
Yeah,
is going to be so there. Everybody's coming.
yeah.
I don't
We
want
had a
to
cake
sound
picnic
vulgar.
here. You have to come next year. I should have you be like the MC for it with my
Oh,
mom, and you
for
can
the
be like a
Cake
judge.
Fest?
Yes.
You know something? Interestingly enough, when that first came out in Manhattan, a
Yeah.
cake fest,
Uh,
a cake feast,
San
and
Francisco,
different cakes. I am in awe, but my real gut is like, "Ay, this is so gross." It's
Oh, it
almost.
was. I mean, how
And
many? It was a little
it
bit
was
like.
yeah, but it's. I love the idea that people are dedicated.
Yeah, they really took pride in their stuff. Is there a cookie that is your go-to cookie in a store? Like if you had to go in there and just buy
I am
something.
I am what they call like the snowball cookie or a Mexican wedding cookie, ground up nuts
What,
in a little ball coated with confectionery sugar.
is this from your
Very
dealer?
simple
Where are you getting? What is this
Mexican
cookie?
wedding cookies. That's a beautiful situation. They're ground
They're
nuts,
covered with cocaine.
and that's it. You could not bad. But then you won't eat the cookies.
Yeah. What is the dessert that you've never been able to perfect, no matter how many times you've tried?
Pavlova.
That's the Greek with the
That is
with the
a
phyllo dough?
meringue.
Am I way off?
Yeah, way off.
Okay.
It's a meringue, an egg white meringue. Then there's some fruit, something. Then it's another meringue. I don't have meringue down to a science.
What is
I can
this?
do merengue,
Yeah.
no meringue.
What's the secret? Just like it's.
The cream of tartar temperature, baking it for 24 hours, if you will, at a very low temperature to dehydrate the egg whites.
Gotcha. It's the precision of it all.
It's precision.
Gotcha. What is an unpopular baking opinion that you are willing to stand by?
An unpopular baking decision.
Baking opinion.
Opinion. Very
My
interesting.
mom would be like, you can only use, like, you can't use, she likes using real butter.
Yeah, butter.
Yeah, just
Never
like,
margarine.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't substitute. I never have baked with margarine, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You want to make a nice buttercream? Sweet butter. You want to go something sweet and salty? Sweet butter and, coarse sea salt.
Yeah.
That combo.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This might be absurd. Can you bake a cake without looking at a recipe?
I can, because I know so many of my own.
Yeah, yeah.
I
mean,
I was going to go onto the cooking show or the Food Network.
I remember having a conversation. What happened?
Everything happened. Reality happened. The Food Network was just starting.
Yeah.
And they asked me to come on a show. Ready, set,
You are built
cook.
for it. You should
Was
still
made for
I
it.
mean, yeah.
Bobby Flay was just coming up. All these people
We
were
got to
just
get you a
coming
TV
up.
show, Debbie.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened. Although I do feel, Matt, and you know I love you, that I'm almost like Grandma Moses at this point. Like my real due date of glory or acknowledgement of a variety of expertises will come out. Let's see, I'm going to be 70 next year. Maybe in the next couple of years,
Yeah, good.
somebody else will say, let's just book you. We'll
Yeah,
talk
I feel like
and make a book.
it gets
and this
hotter
and
and hotter. I feel like
I started 6 books. The No Recipe Cookbook,
that's crazy.
Burnt in a Fire, Books Lost in a Flood, a thick book when I first moved to Belize, stolen,
Oh my gosh.
thrown away by some guy that really just wanted my phone.
Oh no. The
Thousands of
universe is like,
pages.
no cookbooks for you.
And then no cookbook.
Um,
You have a recipe? No. Yeah.
Do you have a book that was kind of your Bible for baking?
The Cake Bible.
It's
I
called the
would
Cake
look
Bible?
at that Cake Bible and the Moosewood cookbook. Otherwise, and there was a cookbook that I loved, the Mystery Chef. I don't know
Nice.
who it was. It was an old cookbook. I don't think I've ever really followed a recipe to the T.
Even in baking? I thought like you have to.
Even baking. I'm like not understanding why there isn't a little orange zest in there.
Oh yeah.
So then I'd have to do that.
Right.
So if they called for, this, that, and the other thing, I'd be like, I don't understand why there's no
Yeah.
orange zest.
What is the point of unsalted butter?
It doesn't get in the way of the salt.
But how much salt is in a stick of butter, and how would it not improve
It
everything
affects
it goes into?
baking is
Oh,
different.
does it?
Yeah. Cooking, no worries. Cooking, actually, if you're cooking with unsalted butter, you need to add some more salt. If you're cooking
Yeah,
with
well,
salted butter, you don't really need to add
That's
salt.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's a beautiful difference to the palate. Unsalted butter.
I don't like it.
It's more relished. You don't have to.
I don't.
It doesn't matter to you.
No. Other than don't do it. What would be your advice to people who want to open up their own bakery or sandwich shop? And not the sales tax.
I'm
Just
a
you gotta
numbers
be
girl at this point. I am German. I don't want to get emotional over anything.
Yeah.
It's numbers.
Right.
If you can make your numbers, or if you see your numbers working,
It's like, everyone always wants to talk to me about their like ideas, and it's like, where are you making the money here?
Yeah. Again, those that dream. You can dream. Right. Those that want to make reality, it's about numbers. It's not about what your feelings are, or, I'd like to do. It's a pen to paper. I've said that to a million people. You have an idea? Put pen to paper. See what it's going to cost you. Yeah.
Do you regret starting Debbiey's in any way?
Selling?
Selling, doing it like was it?
I regret. At the time, my father was dying. A man that I was with for 5 years was breaking up. It was my 25th year. I had bought another building in Ravenna. Really wanted a kitchen, renovating there. These people, the two guys that bought Debbiey's Kitchen by reputation, thinking they could flirt their way with all their customers to become regulars, didn't understand what business really was.
Yep.
They were at the time, and I had to accept. I held paper.
Yeah.
The mother.
It's so stressful.
The mother ended up running the business for these two young guys. Really? Yeah.
A lot of times the magic just simply can't be duplicated.
Something can't be duplicated.
And sometimes I've kind of sold businesses where I knew that was the case, but I just wanted out so bad. I'm like, maybe they'll make it work.
I knew they weren't going to make it work.
Yeah.
But I wanted the money at the time.
Yeah, right.
And again, my dad was dying. And again, I thought, well, if they fail, maybe I'll get it back. I don't know what's going to happen, but I had to take the chance at that point.
Yep.
Sometimes I regret it. And now again, I don't know what I
don't even know what I would do. Like this is.
I regret not paying Social Security.
Wait. Because you didn't have a paycheck, really?
Not really. Yeah. Right. And I lived gratefully. Let's go to Australia. $350 round trip ticket. I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If there's ever any way that we can work together here in a way that would make money for you, I would love it. I would love more of you in my life.
Listen, yours with such great respect that I too would never offer an idea without it being relevant to the both of us.
And it would be sort of like you are doing your own thing over here, and it's just sort of like
I wouldn't even know yet.
Yeah.
But it would be both. It would never just be selfishly. It would be a bonus to both of us.
Yeah. I would never want any dynamic with any friend of mine that's like, I'm working for you, you're working for me. I just want it to be like,
no, I would create something that would be a bonus.
Yeah, exactly. I hope that happens for us.
It's a little late in the game for me to be that selfish. I have too much respect for those that carry the note, if you will.
Yeah. So for participating on the Farm Therapy podcast, we gift you with a cabin at June Farms. So go to junefarms.com and the cabins page and pick out whatever cabin you want.
You better be
It can
pulling my leg,
It can
boy.
include the farmhouse that's going to sleep 10 people. That's going to be
You
really
better
beautiful.
be pulling my leg, boy. Listen,
Have a
you know
little
how
house
many
party. I
people I
want to come
know
to it.
already that come and rent your places?
Really? Oh,
Claire
cool.
Sanzo.
Oh, yeah.
Claire Sanzo Graham.
Yep.
If I ever, she's like, she'll be with her high heels, farm attitude.
Great.
How gracious.
Oh.
This is why, Matt, you
Debbiey.
are ridiculously adored. You're a gentleman. You're kind. You're giving. You're so many things.
Thanks, Debbiey.
You are.
Thanks.
If we could be making love right this minute, we would be.
I would agree.
We're
Should
just
we have
having a
one more
good
drink
love.
and see what happens? Thanks for doing this with me.
Listen,
I love you.
I love you lots.
Okay. Best of luck in the future. I hope we
Yeah,
are
you too.
in it together. Give me a hug.
Come see.
On the next episode of Farm Therapy. What does that say?
He
reinvented Troy. And I said, do you feel like you get the credit that you deserve?
I get backlash that I don't deserve, certainly.